Oh God, I think there's some mold in there. Embarrassing. Yeah, it just smells like plastic, it's stinking. Then I've got this. Hi guys, it's Sarah, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well wherever you are. Today in Newcastle it is dark and gloomy. You might recognise this face from another video. I am kind of bulk recording a few videos here because I have got the time, so I might as well get a lot recorded for you all. But the first thing I want to say is right now is this is going to be a long video. Get a cup of tea, get a snack, come back to this in different parts. It's a long video, it's 4 months worth of empties. I'm gonna put in a video here of what it looks like in front of me. Some of the pots are almost, well, they're pretty much touching the camera. Every month I have been meaning to do it. At Christmas time I wasn't very well, I was quite poorly, I never got a chance, and that would have been 2 months. Oh no, it is 3 months worth then. 3 months worth? 3 months worth then, because it would have been for November, then I would have done it in December, yeah. So 3 months worth of empties, but it's still a staggering amount to get through. So, like I say, grab a cup of tea, grab a coffee, biscuits, you know, the usual stuff, and just kind of get cozy. And we'll jump straight into this video because it's quite a big stash. Okay, so I'm not gonna go in any particular order. I'm not gonna group any brands together. I'm just gonna pick what's out in front of me. I like to pat myself on the back with how well I've done for getting through all this stuff. I'm gonna say right now, please forgive me if I can't remember what half of this stuff is, because I've got some stuff in empty packets. The first thing I'm gonna say that I remember, 2 things that I finished off literally a couple of days ago that I'm going to talk about now is the Lush Bjork facial cleanser and the Lush Wheeling soap. These were from, one was from the Liverpool shop, the Bjork facial cleanser, and the Wheeling, I'm saying that wrong, I know I am, soap was from January's Fresh and Flowers box. If I'm giving these 2 a little review, I don't particularly like the Bjork cleanser. It's got an unusual smell to it for me, which I think instantly I'm not 100% on it, but it's quite a tacky facial cleanser. It's just, and the similar sort of vibe. I would say, I'm trying to think of the consistency. No, I can't think of the consistency, but it looks like a very dark blue. It almost looks black, but it's on the same line as the naked cleansers, such as like Angels on Bare Skin, Turmeric Roll, Aloe Bamboo Roll, that kind of thing. It's a very mild scrub, and it just didn't really do much for my skin, so I'm not going to get that again. The soap, however, is beautiful. It's got sourdough bread in there, so it gives like a little scrub, and it smells like tart, tangy green apples. It smells so good, and I would really love it if they brought it to store as like a soap that you could buy, because it makes the mouth pucker. It's delicious. We've got some perfumes. I finished a lot of perfumes over the last few months. I've got this incredibly old bottle of Christian Lacroix fragrance. This is the Absinthe scent from Avon. This is a really old school smell, very like a heavy rich perfume, really lingers on the skin. It's a really heavy glass bottle, but that is all gone. I think I still have, I'm gonna move my phone, I think I still have the red Christian Lacroix perfume. I mean, this came out around about, I want to say 2009, 2010. I am a hoarder. That's why I'm working my way through things on air. That's why I'm showing you my empties. I finished off this Saint perfume by KVD. This has the best mister. Oh my god, I've got perfume. Get it on me. This has the nicest mister, and I don't think they sell fragrance anymore, which is such a shame because, oh my god, there's so much fragrance left in here. Their perfumes are beautiful. This is a very lightweight scent, very light, fresh, like kind of a flirty floral. It doesn't taste nice because I've just got loads of it in my mouth. I got this in a set from my friend Vera. It came with the Go Big or Go Home mascara, and like I've said in previous videos, the Go Big or Go Home mascara is great when you get it in the mini, but when you get it in the full size, it does not work properly. But that's beautiful, and the bottle is super ornate. It's got like a little a bird skull on there. It's really cool, really beautiful swirls on the bottle as well. Another fragrance I have here is from Kayali, and this is the Vanilla 28, and this is my favourite Kayali perfume. I'm going to spray that on as well. It's very light, very sweet. It is a little bit watery. They've got like a wateriness to it, but it's fab. It's a really lovely smell, and if you're wanting to kind of try different fragrances, this is fab. I don't think they sell it in Boots, which would be a shame, because I would like to smell their other perfumes, and because I've only got this one and the musk one. Have I finished the musk one? I don't know where that's gone. But I would like to smell their other perfumes, and I would like to actually physically purchase. I like to go out and buy perfumes. It's a nice thing to enjoy, to go out and buy them. So if any of the Huda sisters are listening, can you bring, if you don't already do it, bring out your fragrances to Boots so that they can be in the perfume section, because I would love to smell more of them. I have got, talking about cleansers, I've got this one here. This is Putty for Your Hands, kind of no soap. It smells like dream cream, so a very lovely lavender smell, very gentle, very mild. I like the concept of it, but was it my favourite thing? I've had nice, like I've used products that I prefer more from Lush. Not that it was a bad product, I just love the smell though, because I love the smell of dream cream, but it's just not my favourite type of product. I'd rather just have a bar of soap, if I'm being honest. I have this very old Physicians Formula butter bronzer. Now you might be thinking, Sarah, there's still stuff in here, and you'd be right. But what I'm doing is, because I have so much old makeup, that as soon as I hit pan, I'm gonna chuck it away. This is 4 years old now, and I have a lot of, like, I have a brand new Hoola bronzer that I want to use, but I also have like 3 other bronzers on the go, so I just thought it's had its time to shine, and I'm gonna pop it away. I love the smell of this. It smells like coconuts and holidays. What I don't like is this underside. This is unnecessary packaging. Nobody's gonna use this terrible sponge applicator. Get rid of it. It does have a mirror. I would prefer it if they just had the base and then this side had the mirror on. A bit wasteful. I think it's about £13, and you can get this from Boots. I got mine from Walmart. I'm gonna recycle all my makeup at Boots like I normally do. I actually quite fancy doing a declutter of all my palettes. So if that's something that you would like the sound of, then let me know. I haven't even done a go through, so I might go through them first and show you them, and then I might declutter them. I don't know, let me know. Anyway, I've got the Peach Velvet Bubble Bath from Avon. These bottles are very dusty. I've had them for quite a while. My recycle bin is going to be going, yes, thank you so much for putting these in here. This literally smells so good. It's like peach crumble. So fruity, so fresh. Really, really lovely. I don't know if they still do it, but if they do, and you like kind of peach and fruity smells, grab yourself a bottle. We've got the Wishful Yo Glow Enzyme Scrub. This has got like pineapple enzyme, papaya enzyme, AHA and BHA in there, and it's made in South Korea, but it's supposed to be like one of those peeling sort of facial cleansers, exfoliators. It's the best one I've used. It's much better than the Body Shop. Avon did a similar one. It is the best one I've used. It balls up well. You don't need a lot, which I found with the Body Shop one, you did need a lot to kind of get that balling action. Anyway, really, less of the rant, really like this product. It is quite expensive, so it might be a case of that if it comes on sale, if there's like a gift set type of a deal kind of a thing, then that might be something that I might get in the future, because I really did quite enjoy it. Snow Fairy body conditioner, very simple. It is what it is. I love Snow Fairy. I love the body conditioners. We have got some Batiste dry shampoo. This is in the Fresh and Feminine Wildflower smell. I really like the packaging. It's got ladybirds, and I'm gonna put this on so you can see the packaging, because the packaging's really sweet. I really like this. I'm trying to think if I can remember the smell. No, I can't remember the smell. Batiste, it's dry shampoo. It's a better dry shampoo than some of the other dry shampoos that I've tried out there. Doesn't make my hair too overly white now that I'm brown, but you know, you can still see it, so you just gotta be careful not to go too crazy with it. I've got the Elemis Pro Collagen Marine Cream. I got this in the, I'm looking at it over here, the Look Fantastic Advent Calendar. This is an anti-aging, anti-wrinkle day cream. So boring. Like, I did not see any benefits in this. And even though it's a day cream, I can't see anything to do with SPF in there at all. It's okay, but I know that this is going to be a really expensive product, so I wouldn't buy this. Sorry, I wouldn't buy it. Then I've got the Kiehl's Rare Earth Deep Pore Cleansing Mask. I don't know if they still make this. This is a little sample pot. I think I got about 2 or 3 faces out of this. You've got things in like kaolin, bentonite, clay in there. This is, well, it's clean now inside. I don't know what I was going to show you. I clean a lot of the things in here. Like a grey colour. Did it have a tingle? I think it might have on my skin. Okay, but again, I don't think I use enough Kiehl's to understand and warrant the price tag. So if you do use Kiehl's and you like it, let me know down below. It's with Amazonian white clay and it intensely purifies to minimise pores. I mean, it's just a clay mask. Nothing, again, nothing to write home about, nothing screaming out to me or anything like that. Next up, we've got 2 candles. We've got the Snow Fairy candle by Lush. This was £12, small one. I'm gonna be honest with this, not my favourite. It smelled lovely and strong in the jar. When you burned it, the burn was great. It burned evenly, as you can see. There's no waste there at all. I can't fault the burn. However, the smell distribution was a bit uneven, if that's the way to describe it. Sometimes you could really smell the Snow Fairy smell and other times you couldn't. And I just had it in my living room. I didn't have it anywhere too big or anything like that. So I feel like maybe they just need to add more fragrance in there. I mean, I don't make candles. I don't know how it works. I don't know if it's just maybe the batch that I had wasn't blended properly. I don't know. But I just think, like, I love the idea of a candle from Lush. I love the idea of like an ethical, cruelty-free candle. But the smell just was missing for me. So I do look forward to more candles coming out because I've got a sleepy one. The sleepy one here. This one hasn't burnt as well, but I think it's got a different type of cup base, and this is a more herbal smell. It's not identical to Twilight / Sleepy, just because they couldn't get the fragrance in there that would be safe to burn, essentially. And that I like that one a little bit more. So it's just, again, just going back to the drawing board and maybe just adding a bit more fragrance in, for me anyway, my personal opinion. Next up, we've got the DW Home Sandalwood Patchouli Candle. I got this with my friend Chloe. This now just smells like smoke at the bottom, but this was a lovely earthy sandalwood and patchouli smell. I like the DW candles. They're really cheap. This was £2.99 and they're quite strong once they get going. They do take a little while to get going, but they do have a lovely smell. Next up, we've got Commodity Paper. This is a deluxe mini perfume, and I got this in glossy box. I don't know if that glossy box is up. One of my memory cards that I used to record some videos broke, like a bit of plastic chipped off, and it wouldn't work. It would record videos, but when I put it in my laptop, it wouldn't transfer over. So I think that might be in the lost archives of videos. But this is a very peppery. Let's see if I can get a smell in here. Yeah. It's super peppery when you first smell it. It's like very strong. And I recall when I first smelled this, I didn't like this at all because of how kind of woody and peppery it was. Like very woody, very woody. But when that top note burns off, it's usually, I find it quite unusual to be hit straight with like a woody note like this. It's actually really nice. It's a very long lasting perfume, but it's not like super heavy on the smell. I can't remember if this is an expensive. This is Scent Space Personal. All these fancy perfumes, just, I don't know what that means. Is that the name? So, yeah. If you want an interesting fragrance, give that one a try. I've got the Avon a Renewal Power Serum. I actually really like this. It's a tiny sample, and bloody hell, they must have filled this right at the top because it was just going on and on and on. So it's supposed to be, from my understanding, a bit like a retinol serum, and I did find that when I used it, it plumped up what I call, I don't know how well you can see, my 11 here, and I did actually really enjoy this. So I would probably get a full size of that if I was to get I've got loads of serums on the go, but if I was to buy it, I would buy that one. Next up, we've got this tiny bottle of the Bio Effect EGF serum for improved appearance of skin. I got this from the Look Fantastic calendar, and if you've watched that, you will have seen my reaction. I mean, have you seen the size of it? It's freaking tiny. It didn't come with a box. It didn't give you any sort of clarification about what was so special about it, because you know, when you see something this small, you know it's going to be worth an absolute fortune. It's going to be really expensive, but there was nothing that, and it just says to apply to face, promotional size, bioeffect.com. And I just thought, this is, even though I know this is going to be expensive, this is cheap. You can't even put it in a box. You can't even give me any information about it at all. And again, this did absolutely butt all to my skin. Super disappointed, but at the same time, now I never have to buy that again. And I never bought that anyway. I bought the Avon colour, but I don't have to buy that full price because it didn't really do anything. I've got a teeny tiny tube of Clinique Moisture Surge eye cream, eye gel. This is a 96-hour hydro filler concentrate. I don't know how well you can see here because of the camera, but it's got here, I don't know again how well you'll see, but it has little tiny like bursting beads. Think like boba tea but for your eyes. Bursting beads in there, and it was incredibly frustrating to use. I don't know if it's going to do it on here because the bead would get jammed. No, it's not going to do in there. And then what would happen was when you finally squeeze the bead out, a whole load of eye cream would come out. And I keep calling it cream when it's a gel, but you know, the product would come out, and you only need a tiny bit for your eye, and you're thinking, well, what do I do now? And you try and maybe puff it a little bit, just suck it back in the tube, and it won't go in. So then you just wasted loads of stuff. So personally, like, maybe it's fine on a full-size tube or a pot, but like in this format, in this mini format, it was very wasteful, and I didn't like it. And I didn't really feel like there was much improvement on my skin or anything like that. Another item from the Look Fantastic box was the Caudalie Vinyl Source Hydra Creme SOS Hydration Intense Moisturizing Cream. Oh, I've just read the French version again. But essentially, it was quite a rich facial moisturizer. I actually really liked this. Thought it was really nice. If I'm trying to recall, I feel like there's more product in here, but the plastic is so stiff. Oh, maybe I have. I think actually, I think there's more product in here. I think I've squeezed it all out. The plastic was very stiff, but I don't know how much Caudalie is, but I did actually really like this cream. And ooh, get away fly. And I would probably get this again if I was going to get a face cream. We've got a bottle of Daddy-O purple shampoo. You can't go wrong with Daddy-O. If you've got blonde hair, it's a violet shampoo. Just lightly takes out the brassiness and the extra yellow tones in your hair, and it smells like Parma violets. It smells really good, and it's the colour of it. It's mesmerising, that kind of metallic purple. Absolutely love it. Pop that there. We've got a couple more things from Lush to my right. I've got a little sticker on top of this huge giant bottle of Snow Fairy. In fact, I've got a couple more Snow Fairy bottles here. I've got a kilo, a 500 gram and a 100 gram. So I'm just missing the 250 to have the full set. But I have on the top here the Hollywood Cleanser. I finished that. Oh, actually there's the packet there, the Hollywood Cleanser. Really like that one. Kind of look like a little Christmas log. But Snow Fairy, again, Snow Fairy shower gel. I've had this one since 2020. It's super faded because it's been in my bathroom. And I've just really, me and Alex have just been really into Snow Fairy at the moment, and just absolutely hammering away at anything to do with Snow Fairy. Just absolutely love it. We have got a few sheet mask type affairs. So I've got the Brightening Jelly Pack. It smells like oranges. I do remember when I got this, I thought there was like little pots of jelly that you had to mix together. I don't know why. On the box, it had little pots of like jelly on, so I just thought, oh, that's what you're gonna get, but you don't. You just get a sheet jet. It's like a sheet mask with loads of jelly on. It's very sloppy, very messy, and it's not my favourite. Then I've got this Glam Glow Eye Mask. It's a reviving eye mask. I mean, I don't definitely didn't look as good as this model. Definitely looked more ridiculous. Did I feel any different? No. So, you know what it is? My friend Jo kindly gave me a pot of the Glam Glow mud mask, which I actually really enjoy. But the Glam Glow sheet masks, I don't really rate them. I don't really rate a lot of sheet masks. I do like the Garnier Moisture Bomb, and I do like the Wishful Thirst Trap. They've been my favourite ones. Then we've got the Soap and Glory Hydrogel Lip Mask. Now, if you remember my Lush Valentine's Day haul, and I was saying how Lush have brought out the Hydrogel, well, like the Hot Lips lip mask, which looks like a hydrogel lip mask. This is what it's stopping, because Soap and Glory, you've got the outer packet here. I'm gonna try and find the space. You've got the shell, and then you've got, which is 2 bits of plastic, should I say, like that. And then you've got 2 more. You had this, you've got this, and then you'd have the product. So wasteful, so wasteful. Soap and Glory, you could half the size of this. I know you want to make it look big so that they're getting more for their money, like your customers, and I love Soap and Glory, but it's just so wasteful, the amount of packaging that goes into there. And that's why Lush has made their own version of that, where it's just the jelly mask and then a piece of grease proof, which you can then obviously recycle or pop in your compost bin or whatever. But super, super wasteful, and I just don't rate this. I've had this, I've had the Steve Laurent lip masks, and they don't really seem to, you just put them on and then you just sit there and you're just like, you can't do anything. You definitely can't eat anything, at least with a sheet mask or with a face mask on. You can have something to eat. You can't even have anything to eat when you've got them on, and then your lips just don't really feel the same. But then again, I don't really have massively dry lips, so maybe that's why I don't really feel any benefit from it. Who knows? We have got some more stuff from Lush. I've got 2 of the Magic of Noel Showders, because I've obviously got the one I bought, and then work kindly sent out all staff members a box of their own, so that was really nice. So this smelled like Celebrate or Golden Wonder off the top of my head, yeah, and it was a foaming golden body wash that left it nice and sparkly, and I really liked that. I missed the boxes of Showder that they used to do. They were really fun. 2 hand washes from Avon. We've got the Cherry Bomb, which I really love the smell of. I think I've talked about this before. Really tart, tangy cherry smell. Then the Avon Care Skin Defense, which is an antibacterial hand wash. Just smells really gentle and calm. They're only £1. Cheap and cheerful, the hand washes from Avon. I don't mind them at all. Then I've got this Brow Sketch Brow Pencil. This is from Primark. So it's a bit of a dupe for, well, it's completely gone now. Dupe for like all the skinny ones, maybe like the Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's like £2. It doesn't last very long, I will be honest, but then for £2, are you expecting it to last that long? There wasn't a lot of a product, but you do obviously get a spoolie at the end. And it was really good, and it's cruelty free. So again, if you are on a budget, have a little look in Primark, because they've got some cheap AF makeup. Let's get the hair care. I've finished off the Lee Stafford Heat Protection Blow Dry Cream. So this protects and shields your hair from heat and damage. I got this, if I recall, in Home Bargains with some other stuff for like a couple of quid. If anybody's purchased stuff from Lee Stafford before, his range is quite expensive. It's about £7 or £8 for each item. So to see this in Home Bargains was a bit of a win, really. I used to get a lot of Lee Stafford stuff when I was a student. Like, that was my treat, my splurge. I love the smell of his stuff. It smells like, if you get like the original smell, like the just the purple range, not like the chocolate or the coconut or anything like that. It smells a lot like Thierry Mugler Angel. So, you know, can he go wrong there? Then I've got the Avon Advanced Techniques Absolute Nourishment Argan Oil and Coconut Oil shampoo conditioner. I always finish conditioners before I finish shampoos. So here we go, here's another one. And then I've got the Fresh and Fruity Raspberry and Pomegranate Conditioner from Boots. This was 75p. It's not the best conditioner. I actually would say if you had to get a cheap and cheerful conditioner, go for Alberto Balm. It's like £1 from like Savers. It's better. But if you're on a budget, it's 75p and it smells really nice. It doesn't really do much for your hair. I don't really feel like it does much in terms of like moisture or, I don't know, things like that. This makes your hair lovely and soft, but I just wish they had more smells. They always have the same smell. I wish they had more smells later on than just the same smell. We've got a bottle of Candy Rain. So I bought this to say sorry to Alex for using his expensive conditioners. Alex wasn't keen on that. It wasn't as moisturising for his hair type, but I love Candy Rain. It's one of my favourite conditioners. It smells like Mrs. Whippy Bubble Bar / Bath Bomb if you ever get the Lush Kitchen gift set. So it's a very sweet, almost kind of ice creamy smell. Really fragrances the hair, and it's got lots of nut creams and nut milks in there, so it really moisturises the hair. I do have a bit of a wave and a bit of a curl, so it just adds a little bit of weight and definition. And it just makes your hair so soft. I really like it. So he ended up stopped using it and bought his own stuff, so I got more of my lion's share in that, which is pretty good. We've got the Christoph Robin Sea Salt Shampoo. I got this in the Look Fantastic Advent Calendar, I think. What I found with the Look Fantastic Advent Calendar is it was just a glorified glossy box, essentially, which, you know, when you're paying 80 odd pounds for is not really what you want. But this sea salt shampoo is supposed to moisturise your hair, make it, you know, like really soft, and it does make your hair soft. It is a bit of a bugger to wash out, but it's lovely. It's very thick as well, so it's hard to kind of start it off, if you know what I mean. But you know, if it came in a glossy box again, I don't think I'd be too mad. I would just want it to be a bit bigger. We've got some more perfume, because you know, why not have more? The first thing that I got is from Glossy Box. This is the Judith Lieber For Her range, and it was like a mix your own, so you've got a set of 3. So there was like a flowery one, a more kind of woody one, and then like a citrusy one. And then the whole point was that you could kind of customize the smells by layering them. They were all equally beautiful, and I would probably buy them all. And I finished off this bottle of Hugo Boss The Scent. Bloody ages ago. I've had this for a while as well. Literally just got a stopper, and then you just, oh god, there's loads that just came out there. I'm gonna smell so strong. Really fresh, light, sweet, floral smell. It kind of smells like quite a young scent, which makes me sound old, but it definitely reminds me of like a perfume I probably would have worn when I was like 18 or 19. Really lightweight, it smells like summer. It smells like a lovely floral summer day. It smells really lovely. Then you've got the Avon Maxima For Her. I got this out of the Avon Advent Calendar. This is a dupe for the Paco Rabanne Olympia, I think, perfume. Very similar to that. I've got Olympia For Her. It's a very nice fragrance. It's quite a, I would say it's more of an evening fragrance, a little bit richer, a little bit heavier. Definitely lingers on the skin as well. We have got, I'm gonna get through some of these pots from Lush, because I have got so many. So let's get through them. The first thing we've got here is a pot of Hshuan Wen Wei, but this doesn't have that in there because I've already used this up. This was the Amethyst Roll Soap. I had that in here. This was a, oh god, I think there's some mold in there. Embarrassing. Let's put that to one side. That soap was a purple roll. It was the first, I think, of the rolls soap, like the roll style soap. So it was purple with like a pink silk and tofu center, and it smelled like dream cream. It was very light, very creamy, very gentle lather. I like the concept of it. I think it has been used in a gift set. Have I got lipstick on my chin? A gift set for the Japanese market. I think it, like the unicorn, I think it's like a unicorn gift set, and I think it has like a unicorn poop type roll up soap. I think I've talked about this before in the video that is in, but I love the concept of it. You can use it whole or you can rip chunks off. Feels a little bit like you're washing with a fruit roll up. I finished off a pot of Squeak shampoo. This was in one of the kitchen boxes. Oh, I can't remember which one. Got a terrible memory. And this is a sea salt shampoo. It smelled like I Love Juicy. So it was kind of like big. If Big and I Love Juicy had a baby. So it was quite runny. I would say it's more runnier than Big. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why I'm showing you and smelling it. The pot is empty. Very fruity, very fresh. I prefer Big to that. It's really good. This is fab if you have really oily hair, because it really does deep cleanse. But if you have a lot of hair, I found it quite hard to wash out. So when my hair was a bit longer, it was just quite bubbly. It took a lot to wash out. Then I finished off Grass body lotion. Ugh, that was a kitchen exclusive, and I'm just glad that I finished off. I absolutely love the smell of grass. Oh my god, there's a tiny bit left. Get that on me right now. Literally get every last dread on me. Very lightweight moisturizer, not heavy in terms of, say, like we'll use coconut snow as an example because that's a new one. That's very thick, almost like putting on a really rich body butter. I'm sorry that I keep going in and out of focus. It's I'm always moving around. For a body lotion, I'm going to take the Comforter body lotion in as an example. I've found when they've taken like a very popular product like a scent and they put it in a body lotion, it's not always as strong. Like the Comforter wasn't as strong. However, this is very strong, and I would love that as a body lotion. I think a lot of customers would love to have grass as a body lotion. Hint, hint, please bring back, you know, grass as a body lotion. We don't have an earthy scent since Karma has gone away. Then we have oh my goodness, we have so many. We have 4 fresh face masks, all from the Fresh and Flowers box. We've got turmeric face mask. This was from Halloween, and this was it's got turmeric, orange juice and ginger, so it's a toning and stimulating face mask, and it smelled like carrots, bubble bar or snowman shower jelly from years gone past. So very fresh, very fruity, not what I was expecting. When I seen turmeric, I thought, oh, it's gonna be like turmeric latte, but then when I opened it and smelled it smelled like carrots. I was like, oh my god, that's really unusual. That's not what I was expecting. Then we had Mr. Pumpkin Face, one of my all-time favorite fresh face masks that have come out from the Fresh and Flowers box. This smelled like orange custard creams. It smelled so bloody good, and it felt amazing. The scrub was bang on. It was perfect. It wasn't too scrubby, but it wasn't like over, like not too scrubby, if you know what I mean. It was if this was, you know, in the Goldilocks's cupboard, Goldilocks would have picked this face mask because it was great. And I really hope that they bring some of these fresh face masks out that are from the Fresh and Flowers boxes out to store, and not even like as just the anchor stores. If you're going to bring it out as a limited edition range, bring them out to all stores as limited edition. I would love that, you know. If you're wanting like a Halloween box, bring out, you know, one for Halloween, like bring out one for the whole, like bring out an autumn box, bring out a seasonal face mask, one for every season, like a winter, spring, summer, autumn. That would be amazing. You won't use them every 3 weeks, you know, that gives a customer a chance to maybe get two pots. It would just be nice. Just, I'm sorry, I'm ranting about Mr. Pumpkin Face just because I really like it and I'd like to see it more. And it was so sad that it was only available in the Liverpool Street store. I want it everywhere. I want it for everyone to try because it's so good. We've got Fruity Tooty. So this was tofu and barley flour blended with juicy red currants and hibiscus flowers. This smelled really good. I'm gonna see if I can get any smell of this. Yeah, it literally is, oh my god, super punchy. It smells a lot like pink brush strokes from when I'm smelling it. It's very fruity, very juicy. It was kind of, the texture was a lot, it was kind of like a slightly drier texture when you were putting it on, but I really did like that one as well, and you could feel like the pips of like the currants on the mask as well. It wasn't like super scrubby. It was not as scrubby as Mr. Pumpkin Face. It would probably be on par with the turmeric face mask if I had to say anyone. And then we've got Vegan Love Lettuce, which I only got in January, but I finished it up because Love Lettuce is hands down my all-time favourite fresh face mask from Lush. Sorry, Mr. Pumpkin Face. And this is just the vegan alternative to it. It is unreal and it is so scrubby. Like so scrubby. Like a different type of scrub to say don't look at me, because that is a very scrubby face mask. It just, I'm gonna get this fly. It just feels so good and you feel so clean from it, and I just wish they would bring it back. We have some body care stuff here. I finally finished my pot of Smitten hand cream, and I'm no longer smitten because there's none left. This smells like snow cake, and I was never a fan of snow cake. Then Smitten came along and, well, I fell in love, and then it's all gone and they don't sell it anymore, and I really want it. Oh, so that's gone. I've got here now, I just realised this is Heavenly Bodies, and I finished that off ages ago, and I've put a sticker on the top, so it obviously means a sticker that was on here. So let me think what was in here. I think it might have been Let the Good Times Roll in here. Oh, it was the Green Fun, I think that was in there. See, this is what I mean. Some of the stuff in here is so old. I've had it for so long, waiting for me to go through everything, and I haven't. And like I say, this could almost be a podcast. It's so long, me going through my litter. Essentially what I'm doing, I'm going through my litter. Next up, I've got Avo No Wash body lotion. So it's the same smell as Avocado Co-Wash. And it smells really good. It was slightly heavier in feeling in comparison to grass, but it had, and again, it had a lovely sherbety sort of a smell, really lingered on the skin. Your skin felt nice and moisturised. I've got another body care item here. This was the 4-3 Avocado Body Milk. I got this in the Colourpop mystery box. This is a nice body lotion, very runny. It actually reminds me, the smell, of the avocado shower gel that Lush did, I think, for Valentine's 2018 or 2019. It was when the American Cream shower gel came out as well. It has that sort of avocado smell, like very fresh, not sherbety and sweet like Avo No Wash body lotion. The problem is with this is they've not thought about how to get it out. Like, the bottle is rock hard, and again, if you've got like mobility issues in your hand or grip issues, you can't squeeze it very well. And it does, whilst it's a very runny body lotion, it doesn't really, like, if you go like that, it's going to go flying bloody everywhere. So, you know, nice, but very kind of fussy to use. You know, and I suppose, yeah, you could take the lid off, but what, you know, why make things worse or harder than what they need to be? What else have we got? We got some Kiehl's hand cream. I bought this for Alex for Christmas, I'm gonna say 2020, but he's just been using my hand creams as well, and I've been using this. This is a very rich hand cream. It was £11. Oh, actually there's some in here as well. Hands are dry, so I'm gonna get that on there. And Alex loves the smell of lavender. Would I say this is the best hand cream I've ever used? Nah, like, I feel like there's probably better ones out there at a cheaper price point, but this has got shea butter and vitamin E in there. It's a rich velvety formulation with soothing botanical scent, leaves your skin feeling soft and hydrated all day. I don't think it leaves you feeling hydrated all day because Alex's hands are really dry and he constantly has to moisturise his hands all the time. It does say that you apply it as needed, but I don't feel like his hands look and feel hydrated all day from them. But if you are wanting a bougie hand cream, give it a go. It does soak in nicely as well. We've got some skincare items here. I told you there was a lot here. What's this? We must have been about 40 minutes now. We've got the Lacura Rose Water Micellar Cleanser Water that I got in the Lacura Aldi Advent Calendar. Really like this, cleanses really well, but it is so strong, the smell of rose, like so strong. It's a bit much. I get that it's got rose in there and things like that, but bloody hell. But you know, cheap cleansing water. Would I buy it? Probably not, because of the smell. Less is more with the smell. Then I've got the Nip and Fab Vitamin C Scrub Fix. Got this in a glossy box, I think last year. Very light facial scrub, smells nice and orangey. And I've just finished it now. Oh, I've got another hand wash here actually. This one doesn't look as stylish. This is the Creighton's Made in England Pure Touch Hygiene Hand Wash. I got this for free when I spent £5 or more in Boots. Just a very generic hand soap. Nothing special about it at all. 2 big blues here, so that's those there. You can't go wrong with the big blue bath bomb at all. Lemon and lavender, sea salt, seaweed, good for soothing naked muscles, relaxing but refreshing. It's just a nice bath bomb. Then I've got here a ginormous tub. This is from when they do product making at Lush, and it had the stars in it, and this was filled to about here with like leftover kit that once all the kits had been made, it was like the leftovers. I pressed it all down, waste not, want not, had myself a nice shoot for the stars bath. There. We have this was bath bomb like dust and rocks from Bath Baked Love. It says Purple Pixie, and this had like big chunks of like kind of like bricks. That's what I can describe it in there. And this was inspired by the Fred and George's joke shop in Harry Potter, like the fireworks and things like that. And it just smelled really good. It smelled like sweet shop sweets. I really liked it. Then I have the Bubble Tea Rhubarb and Custard Bath Fizzer. Got this as well from the Look Fantastic Advent Calendar. Smelled really good. Smelled a lot like the Pretty Suds Rhubarb and Custard. Just a bit boring really. It didn't really like create much bath art or anything like that. It smelled really good. Can't fault how good it smelled. But like I find with bubble tea that the stuff smells nice, but it doesn't perform well. Like it's boring. Like oh yeah, it turns the bath pink, but like it doesn't really like put on much of a show or a performance in the bath, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. We have, oh my god, there's still so much stuff left. We have some more fragrance. We have a bottle of Plum Rain body spray from Lush. It smells so good, and I'm definitely going to get another bottle of the Plum Rain body spray. Do you know when you forget how good something smells? Like it's so tart, it's so tangy. I know it's got some liquid in here because I can hear it. So tart, so tangy. Do you want to? Nope, nothing going in there. And again, like I said before about something else, it does make your mouth pucker. It does make you kind of go, oh, that smells so good. I wish I could eat it. So I will more than likely get another bottle of that. We've got some body scrubs. Ho, 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 ho. We have got let me get in there. What have we got? We have got the Frank original coffee scrub. Not bad. Not bad at all. I just hate Frank's packaging. I hate these like rippy bags. They're so messy. And it gets wet inside because your hand's scooping in and out of it. I just don't find it to be the most kind of economical thing. Smelled really good, skin felt nice and scrubby. A little bit like the coffee scrub I got ages and ages ago. Does leave a slight tint on the skin, so just make sure that you give your body a little bit of wash, otherwise you might end up look like you've been steeping yourself in a vat of tea. Then I've got the Scrub of Your Life body scrub from Soap and Glory in the original pink scent, that lovely kind of floral smell. Banging body scrub. You know how I feel about Soap and Glory and their body scrubs. You know how I feel about their body scrubs. Their body scrubs are some of my all-time favourite. They've got a really good consistency, and then when you wash them off, they feel really good as well. Stay down there. Speaking of Soap and Glory, got some Clean On Me body wash. This, I use a lot of this to actually just clean my makeup brushes with, because I got a few in advent calendars in a few years past. I didn't get a Soap and Glory advent calendar this year because it just was just so repetitive from previous years. But again, Clean On Me in that original pink smell, and just really, really lovely. We've got some other body washes. We've got the Bath and Body Works Thankful Frankincense and Myrrh Aromatherapy Body Wash. I think you can use that as a foam bath, as bubble bath as well. And then you've also got the Lush Honey I Wash the Kids 500g shower gel. We'll talk about this. I got this in 2019 when I went to America, just before COVID. It's one of the nicest smelling shower gels ever. And it's so rich and opulent. Look at me with my words. It's very, very lovely, and it was like a dark gold, like a metallic gold colour. I'm very sad that this is finished. Does it have a price on it? This was $13.50 for the shower gel. You know that I will slam down on an expensive shower gel, and it was only for a 295ml bottle, so that's quite expensive, but I don't mind paying if I like the smell of something. Really liked it. It's very strong. You know, if no one's ever tried anything from Bath & Body Works, Bath & Body Works products are incredibly strong. Very, very, very strong. Honey I Wash the Kids smells like all the other things that smell like Honey I Wash the Kids. The soap, the shampoo bar, Scrubby, Shoot for the Stars bath bomb, Honey I Wash the Kids body spray, Golden Egg bath bomb, loads of things that smell like that. So it's like a honey orange smell. This one's nice because it obviously does have honey in it as well, so if you have dry sensitive skin, it's nice and antiseptic and soothing on the skin. It's just a nice all-rounder. We've got some more skincare items. I've found another sheet mask. This was the Aloe Visible Defense Mask. Did not like this mask, just wet. That's the only, I mean, look at my hair. Just wet is the only way I can describe it. I mean, it's not lying when it says it's going to refresh. I mean, you do feel refreshed when you're absolutely soaking wet. But you guys know that I'm really fond of a half 10, 11 o'clock at night sheet mask. And I don't want to be soaking wet just before I'm about to lie down on my pillow. No thank you. Then we've got the Soap and Glory Vitamin C Facial Wash. I got this again in Advent Calendar, I think 2020. So it's quite old. It's got little scrubby bits in it. It's just a generic face wash. I do find it a little bit drying, but I don't dislike it. I also have a face mask. This is the CBD Clay Face Mask from Primark. I haven't finished it all. This is possibly one of the worst face masks I have ever had the misfortune of using. My god, my face is on fire within 2 seconds of putting it on, and it doesn't say anywhere that it was like a tingling face mask or anything like that. And the first time I used it, I just thought, oh, it's just tingling. It's meant to do that. But I was like, it's uncomfortable. When I took it off, my face was red. I've only ever had that reaction once before to something, and it was one of those Seventh Heaven face masks, and my whole face was just burning red. So I will not be using that, and that's going to go straight in the bin because it's just rubbish. I've got the Barry M Purifying Clay Mask. This came, would you believe that Barry M do face masks? But this came as like a pack of 5 when you got some free face masks when you spent sort of amount of money on their range, and it was alright. It was an alright face mask. Wasn't anything crazy, wasn't anything bad. It was just alright. Stick to your makeup maybe. We've got the Body Shop Chamomile Cleansing Butter. One of my favourite cleansing butters, really, really good. I've actually got another pot in my cupboard. I'm currently using the Aldi one at the moment that I've got in the Advent Calendar, which is fudging bomb. It is so good, so good. And if they sell that all year round, once I finish this, I'll be going straight to that because it's so cheap. I like that it comes in an aluminium tin, melts your makeup down. If you're wanting a nice makeup remover, it's a really good one. It's a really, really good one. Then we've got the 4th Ray Watermelon Face Milk. Got this in the Colourpop mystery box along with like a papaya one, so I'm working my way through the papaya one. It's alright. Again, the face milks, I don't know what they're wanting to achieve. I don't know, like are they supposed to moisturise? Are they supposed to soothe? Like, I didn't get anything from them. It was just like an additional step in me skincare routine that maybe I didn't need to do. So I don't think I would buy them again. If they came like in a set or a mystery box, I wouldn't be too sad because they feel nice, but I wouldn't be bothered. I wouldn't go out my way to buy one. Something that I would go out my way to buy for though, that segue, amazing, is the Clinique Moisture Surge Overnight Mask. Absolutely unreal. Love this face cream. It's so heavy and hydrating, but at the same time you don't feel weighed down. Oh, it's just really, really good. I love it. It's really, really good. Recommend 10/10. If you've got dry skin, dehydrated skin, chef's kiss, hands down, unreal. We've got Ren Overnight Glow Dark Spot Sleeping Cream. So it's supposed to be like heavy, like the Clinique one, and I got this in the Look Fantastic Advent Calendar. It's average. It's an average face cream. Like if this was like a tenner, I might buy it. Like if it was on offer, but I wouldn't probably pay the full price. Again, this is the one that I was having issues with. This tube, the plastic is so thick. I know there is more cream in there, but I can't bloody squirt it out because the plastic is so thick. It's ridiculous. So again, they've not really thought about people using them when they've made this. I've got a teeny tiny tube of Too Faced Hangover Replenishing Primer. I'm going to tell you when did I get this? I got this in 2019 in a little Too Faced set, and pretty much everything in that set that I got from TJ Maxx was off. This is stinking. I don't particularly care for the primer anyway. I just want the other stuff. But this smells off. Yeah, it just smells like plastic. It's stinking. And I won't be using it because it's lifting. Oh, it stinks. Speaking of 2019 and my trip to America, I've got the Rose Water and Ivy Cleansing Hand Gel. Oh no, I didn't get that. I got that as a gift. Did I get that as a gift? Yes, well, I did get a load of these when I went to America, but actually I got this one as a gift from my friend Vera, who got me the Kat Von D perfume from about 10 years ago that I've in this video. Oh my god, this video is going to be so long. This is a very strong rose smell, and again, I'm not the biggest fan of rose. I did use it because obviously we're in a pandemic, so you kind of got to use these things, and it does smell nice, but it's very strong of rose, and it did catch my breath quite a lot for taking my breath away. We are almost in the home stretch. Fear not, I hope you've topped up on your cup of tea, got your meal, blanket, survival kit, because we've been here for 10 years. We have got the 103 Fleur de Terre Jasmine Hibiscus Floral Perfume Sachet from Glossybox. The worst concept ever to put liquid perfume in a sachet, because you're not going to use all of that up in one go, but because it's an alcohol, because it's perfume, it's going to evaporate pretty quickly. So I didn't get the full use about it, and it's just meh. 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 We have got the Balance Me Sleeping Hyaluronic Mist Sleeping Spray. This I did not like the smell of very much, but I used it up. This is supposed to be, you spray this on your chest, and obviously the hyaluronic acid's nice and moisturised, it brings the moisture to your chest. But I did like the Stress Check Mood Manager from This Works, a much better lavender smell, and I'm currently using the the Aldi's own pillow mist that I got in the advent calendar as well. I got an Avon roll-on. Wouldn't be an unboxing without an Avon roll-on, which I love. And of course the Oral-B 3D White Luxe Perfection toothpaste. Best toothpaste ever. We've got some makeup. We've got some more makeup, should I say. Maybelline Fit Me 105 foundation. It's got a spider web on it, oh god. And of course the mini Kat Von D mascara. So much better when it's like this. I've repurchased that twice full now. I really love this foundation, it's amazing. I just wish Maybelline was cruelty free. It would just be like the cherry on top. It's cheap, it's good, I just wish it was cruelty free. I got some homemade bath salts from my friend Amy. Amy, I do have your Christmas present. I just need a bigger box. This poor girl has been waiting so patiently, and so has my friend Joe, for their Christmas presents. I'm sending Amy's out, and I've bought her this one thing, and it fits one way but not the other, and I'm looking for a box to fit, and I'm hoping that maybe the Pretty Suds box that I've got might actually be able to fit that in. I'm looking at it thinking that might fit that in. Then we've got some Champneys Relaxing Bath Soak. These were Alex's, but I've pinched a bit out of it. It smells like a nice sexy man, and they're bath salts. We have got the Profusion Makeup Setting Spray. I just use this for when I'm using the Pink Honey. Oh my god, there's still loads in here. Oh, the Pink Honey Brow Balm stuff. This stuff here. Hang on. This stuff here, I just use that to dip my spoolie in, and it's really good for that. I don't know how it is for setting your makeup. I haven't really used it for, I've used it a couple of times maybe for that. I've just ended up using it to do my brows with instead, and it's done a cracking job. We've got this tiny tube of Clinique for Men Super Energizer FPF Anti-Fatigue Hydrating Concentrate. This stuff is so sticky. Doesn't matter how much you use, too much, too little, it's sticky. It's rubbish. Would not buy. Even though it was for Alex, he's never used it. I think when Alex doesn't use stuff, it's because he doesn't like it, so then I use it up instead. We've got some more stuff from Lush. We have got the Merry Berry face mask. Really loved that face mask, really, really good. Hope that they bring this out because it is absolutely corking. It's up there with your Mr. Pumpkin face for really goddamn good face masks. A pot of Volcano foot mask, however, it didn't have that in. It had Let the Good Times Roll. which you can't see, but it had a from the Fresh and Flowers box. I love the Good Times roll. It's lovely and moisturising, and it's nice and it's got a fine scrub because of the polenta. Do you know what would be nice? If they did like a body scrub with polenta. That would be nice, like a thick body scrub with polenta, like a paste. Oh, yes. We've got a small mini pot of the Snow Fairy body conditioner, and actually a small pot of the Volcano. This was a fresh one from the Fresh and Flowers box. However, it went off before I even had the chance to use it, and I didn't seem to keep it in the fridge. So the whole thing had to be chucked out, gutted. Didn't even get a chance to use it, and I bloody love Volcano. We've got a pot of Whipple Scrumptious Body Fluffy Whip Soap from Bath Bait Love, and this is the chocolate fudge one, and my god is it chocolatey and fudgy. It's so good. If you haven't tried anything from Bath Bait Love, really go check them out. They are a lovely indie brand, and she works really hard and she makes fantastic, amazing stuff, and she's really, really lovely. Then I've got this that's stinking. Oh my god. Whoa. Oh my god. This is the Brave New Hair Keratin Mask Concentrate. Oh, it smells horrible now. It didn't smell like that when I got it. Anyway, it's a hair mask, and it was actually quite nice, but frickin' hell, that stinks. But finally, the last thing I have here is the passion fruit body butter that I made in 2020. I've actually made a few body butters, and I'm kind of messing around trying out body butters and kind of making my own stuff and just having fun with that. And that was kind of like really aerated and whipped. It was really, really lovely. And as you know, I'm not a big body lotion person, but I did like the texture that was. So yes, that is everything. Oh my god, we have been here for a while. If you are still here, thank you so much for still being here. You're crackers. Well, it's nice sometimes, you know, like just to have things on in the background, isn't it? But yes, if you like this video, give it a little thumbs up. If you really liked it, you can subscribe to the channel. We're on our way to 2,500 subscribers. Ring the notification bell so you get notified when you get new videos from me, and let me know what empty things that you've been finishing off over the past couple of months. My bathroom is rejoicing now with the fact that there's so little in there. It's just crazy. But yeah, thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video.